In this episode, we leave Wentworth and head up the eastern side of the Darling River on our Darling River run before diverting out to the UNESCO Heritage-listed site at Mungo National Park. Where are we, love?
On the road.
Where are we going?
We just left Wentworth and we're heading on the Darling River run.
Yep.
First stop is Pukari.
Yep. We're going to stop at Pukari for a couple of nights. Then where are we going?
We're going to Mungo National Park.
That's it. Going to go do the sunset tour out there, camp out there.
It's all booked.
Yep. And then we'll head up to Menindee, check out the lakes. Then we divert off the Darling River run and we head over to Broken Hill and Silverton. And we come back to the Darling River run and keep going.
Yep.
Join us on our Corker adventure. We're back on the dirt after ages being on bitumen. We're going out to Mungo National Park. Changed our plans about half an hour ago. And yeah, putting the tyre quickie deflators on. I've taken all the tyre pressure monitoring off, the safety day sensors. And we'll deflate the tyres a little bit and then head out to Mungo. So we rang up Mango Lodge this morning. Well, first we rang up Parks New South Wales to find out what the road condition was like, after looking at their website and saying this road you had to use caution. They didn't call us back, so we called up Mungo Lodge, and because they offer to do road conditions on their website, and they said this road was pretty good. But we're dropping down to 30 psi just to make sure. So our caravan came with a Dometic dust reduction system, which does work well, but it also came with vent covers. So this is the one for the door. So that one's the door cover in place. As you can see, it slides into sail track on that side. Goes across the door, and sail track on that side. It's padded and it touches the vent. It stops dust ingress through the lower vent of the door. So as you can see on the fridge one, which I'll get out in a second, it's got sail track that goes in here and then it's got toggles all the way around it. We only have it on when we're travelling on dusty roads, and there is a top vent in the roof, which you can't see, which allows the fridge to still vent. So that's the fridge vent cover in place. One side in the sail track on the car side, and then all the toggles. It's nice and padded, so it keeps the vent nice and sealed, so no dust in the fridge vent. Ready to rock and roll and hit the dirt again.
Yep.
We're a bit out of practice, aren't we? Up that way to Mungo National Park. One thing to be mindful of when you're coming out to Mungo is that there's no fuel out here. The nearest is back at Pooncarry, which is another 30k up from the turn-off. So if you're coming out, make sure you've got enough to get out, get back, and to do whatever driving you're doing out at Mungo.
How many kilometres is that in and out?
It's 65 from the turn-off to, or 60 from here, 65 all up from the turn-off down to the National Park. You can do 70 kilometres going around the lake, plus any other driving you do, and another 20 or 30 into Pooncarry. So potentially you need at least 200 to 300 kilometres worth of fuel. That's easily doable for most people, but just keep it in mind. So it's always the little things you forget that are annoying.
Was it toilet? When did that happen?
I know, it was all unrolled.
Where was it?
On the bench.
Was it a little lucky band wasn't on it?
The lucky was at the end of it, but it wasn't wrapped around the roll, so it totally unrolled.
Yeah,
Luckily
yes.
there wasn't heaps on there, but... Yeah. So drop a comment on the YouTube channel as to how you manage your paper towel. This is what we do. We have the elastic around it which we tie up, and we also have a clip on the end of the paper towel holder. Most of the time it works, but twice on this trip we've had the paper towel come totally unravelled.
We're at our camp.
Flat out, hardly working.
Mungo Lake. So this is National Park main camp. Got barbecue, cooking facilities, free gas ones over there, drop toilets. Nice shady spot we've got. So the track from the camp crosses the road and goes to the Mungo lookout, which is coming up here. So they've got shaded area maybe and toilets over there. You can drive here. Little sheltered area.
Dropped down quite a bit down towards the lake.
Yeah, it's a couple of metres, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. You can see it from here. There's a drop. So it would have been quite a deepish lake when it was full. Yeah, very easily a couple of metres up off the bottom. And in the distance there, you'll see the Wall of China, they call it. I think they want to change the name, but I think the name's stuck. It's hard to change it. Everybody calls it the Wall of China.
Apparently the lake would have been 5 to 6 metres deep when it was full back in its day. Pretty big. The western shore of Lake Mungo is what is known as the Lunettes or the Wall of China. It's the area where the remains of Mungo Man and then Mungo Lady were found. They're particularly significant because they were the first human remains to be found on the Australian continent and the oldest ones to be found outside of the African continent, and are dated at around 40,000 years old. They were discovered in 1974, and in 1979 Parks acquired all of the land in this area. Lake Mungo has been a significant place for finding fossils as well. They've found the hairy-nosed wombat skeleton, Tasmanian devil and thylacine, giant kangaroo jaw, calcified moth cocoons, algal tubules, and the Zygomaturus lower jaw. Tours of the lunettes are available through Parks and a few other private operators. They are quite popular, and if you're interested in the sunset tours in particular, I'd advise you to book well ahead. We couldn't get onto the sunset tour as we arrived a few days early, so we decided to have a look at the walls of China ourselves and then go out to Red Lookout, which I actually think is a better site to see the lunettes.
So we're at Red Top Lookout, in the Mungo Lake National Park. Just going to have a look at some of these lunettes. This is not part of the tours that they do down at the other lookout.
Drones.
No launching, landing or operating remotely piloted aircraft. Spectacular sunset here. The sun's going down. Okay. Oh, beautiful.
Homestead pastoral heritage area. It's the second homestead site on Lake Mungo, and there's a few bits and pieces you can see. Obviously the sign. I'm going to go and have a look. Got the fireplace.
Oh, look at that.
I always find it ironic that the fireplace is the one thing that always remains standing from ruins.
And people have been picking up things and dropping them off here.
A vintage VB bottle.
Look at that. It's a little potty. Oh, that's cool.
The lens from a pair of glasses.
Yeah, it's too. That looks. Here's glass. Glass one. Oh, that's cool. So these are probably artifacts from the site, so little tool of some sort, maybe. That's cool.
Locked it off.
Can you see so?
I'd say it would have been a storage cellar. Keep everything cool.
Okay. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool.
Keeping your groceries cool, your food.
It is. There's the water tank over there, buried water tank. That's a pretty large water tank. An old grader or something. Yep. It's an old grader. I feel like Steamboat Willie. Boop, boop.
They're huge.
Yeah.
Some of them have still got their bark on them.
Yep.
Even the cross members of cypress.
Yep, stables.
Check out the traditional construction method. They've got the posts, then they've got a spacer, and it's all held together with wires.
Mm.
And even the posts at the front, they've got offset from each other so that to make up the fence.
Yep.
Not a nail in sight.
No.
Two posts with the beams in between.
Yeah, just a split post.
Yep. And here,
Yep.
the walls are made up.
Yep, slab construction.
Definitely sheep.
Short,
Yeah.
low fences.
Little fences.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've made use of the timbers here, didn't they? There's the wall of China, this Lake Mungo. Yancey woolshed. Oh yeah, smell-o-vision. You could smell the sheep. Wow, it's well put together, this. It's a orb. Nice light logos everywhere there.
We've got no idea what this is or what it was used for. If you've got a clue as to what it could have been, drop us a comment. We're on the road again after 2 nights at Mungo National Park at the main campground. It's a pretty good campground. The sites are reasonable size. Got drop dunnies, and if you need a shower, you can shower at the information centre.
Okay.
So we're at the end of the Pooncarie Road, Top Hut Road, going at, back to the Darling River Run into Pooncarie, and just airing up again. Did a quick check in the van and everything was fine, apart from yet again our paper roll towel had come unwound. Our dust covers work a treat. No dust getting into the fridge. And the door one helps keep the door shut too. There's the door dust cover. I just took that off to go and check everything in the van. No dust inside. Join us in our next episode as we continue our Darling River run to Pooncarie and the Menindee Lakes and discover some awesome free camps. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and drop us a comment.